So what is your take on this topic? Does traveling help the learners?
Traveling will help, yes, but it also depends on where they want to travel, whether they want to go abroad or if a North Indian one wants to come to South India. At that time, it might be beneficial. If a North Indian is traveling in North India, he will definitely manage with Hindi. So, what changes you're going to make, or do not repeat the same mistakes? It need not be New Year for you to start something new. I
Hmm.
don't certainly believe
Right.
in New Year or celebrating New Year. It's as usual for me.
Right, right. But some people they say that New Year it means I'm going to take certain resolution, whether they are able to fulfill that or not throughout the year. Actually, every day we should take certain resolutions and we should try to keep it. Isn't it? Like every day we think that even I was thinking that I will upload videos on daily basis. Not getting possible. It's fine. It's okay. Life is not the same all the time, is it?
So that is, it's better not to keep a resolution for the entire year. Based on the circumstances, you can set resolutions. For example, if you're sick and you decide that from now on, I'm going to eat healthy and exercise or be healthy. So that is a start of a resolution for you. We don't know where up to when you're going to do it, but at least you have to make a start. So you don't have to wait for a new year or set a resolution for an entire year. That will be harsh on yourself as well.
For a
Good
long time.
afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Shanta. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And I have been planning to connect with you for so long, so long. Yes, that was my desire, but more than that, one of my subscribers, he was behind me. He was pushing me that, ma'am, I want to see Shanta ma'am on your channel. And he was every time in my comment, he was writing down, ma'am, you are not calling Shanta ma'am. I even shared your previous video, which we had recorded. Yeah. So he said, no, that I have seen.
Yeah.
I want Shanta ma'am to see on your channel once again. So yes, and his name is Yashi,
I
and he
think
is
it's
from
been more than a
Pakistan.
year.
More than a year. Yeah, more than a year. And in between, I found that you were somewhere, maybe you were sick. I asked Ashutosh, then I got to know that because of that, you were not uploading videos, also, I think so. And once you started, then I was busy with somewhere marriages and somewhere other
Yeah.
family functions. Because of that, we could not connect. But I had a great desire that at the end of 24, I wanted to connect with you. But somehow in 25, we are connecting today. Tell me, how is everything at your end? Hi, Shanta, are you
Yeah,
getting?
everything is pretty normal now. In
Okay.
between, I had taken a break. Yeah. In
Mm-hmm.
between, I had taken a break of like 1.5 months
Mm-hmm.
because I was not keeping well.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, now I'm okay.
Now
Back to
everything is
normal.
perfectly okay?
Yeah, yeah. Perfectly okay. And I remember this guy, he commented a couple of times, I think, on my videos as well. Talk to Manju, ma'am. I have also requested her as well. But still, I'm telling you also, try to connect. And I really like to see both of you together.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking, it was always on my mind that, okay, it's been 1 year already. So let's have a session again with ma'am. Then again, I don't know, I just kept postponing, and so many conversation requests are pending. So I'm just catering to that, and it just slips my mind. So thankfully, you send me the request and it's happening.
Yes, yes. I was thinking for so long that I should send a message. Then I'll see whether Shanta is comfortable or not. Where is she caught up? Because I know you have two small kids also, and then you are doing fantastic. Before I move into the conversation, I want to congratulate you that your channel is doing great, and I'm so happy about it. Incredible.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, Shanta. So, how are you now? I think physical fitness, if we talk about, it's all good, all fine.
Yes, yes,
I
yes, yes.
feel
All
that
good, all
my
good now.
voice is
Feeling much
reaching.
better because I
I,
was,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, please. I feel that my voice is
yeah,
reaching
yeah.
late or what? To see your response.
No, yeah, even I'm feeling the same that my voice is reaching to you late. I think there is a lag of 1 or 2 seconds.
Yes, and sometimes even the crack of your voice also I can feel. I'm not getting each and every word. What is happening today? Okay, let's see for some more time because people
Yes,
will
yes, yes.
feel this
Yeah.
that somewhere in between my question gets over, you are taking time to answer.
Yes, yes. 1 or 2 seconds delay is there.
Yeah, today it is there. All right. So tell me, how is your feeling after receiving 50,000, more than that, subscribers? Are you happy? I'm very happy.
Yeah, of course, it is a good feeling, but it is nothing like, big achievement or something. It is a small milestone, and I was never behind numbers. So
Mm-hmm.
honestly, because you are also on YouTube, the
Mm-hmm.
number of subscribers doesn't mean much to you.
Mm-hmm.
It is just about the views. So if
Yes.
it depends, like if you have 50K subscribers, maybe 1 or 2 thousand views. So it is not much, I would say, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Here we are not for just receiving subscribers or gaining views. We are here to impart knowledge and
Yeah,
re-engage ourselves, and that we are very well doing, I can say.
exactly.
Yeah. So, yes, I'm also thinking in the same way as you said that whatever
Yes.
views and subscribers we are getting, that is secondary. But yeah, the primary thing is that we are keeping ourselves in touch with the language, and then more than that, connecting to different people from different corners of the world, that gives us immense happiness. So yeah, and at the same time I learn so many things when I connect with different people. Yeah. And the biggest problem I wanted to
That's
discuss
right.
with
That's right.
you, actually, Shanta, after a long time we are connecting, and in the previous video, I don't remember exactly, I think we had discussed about certain grammar topics. Today we will just discuss about the problems of our learners. Yeah. You also might be receiving so many emails. You are taking online classes, so you know your learners. Most of my learners have a greatest fear, I can say, that ma'am, how many days will I take? I mean, how many days I'm going to take to learn this language? Is it possible in a month or two? Without thinking that what is their current level. So how should we uh, tell them that days or months are not actually going to decide that when are you going to become fluent? Rather, your potential, your efforts, how much you are going to put in effort, and that much you are going to receive, isn't it? It's a kind of give and take relationship. The way we will put in our efforts, similarly we will receive this language also, isn't it? So what's your take on this, Shanta?
Exactly. I want to just add on whatever you have already told, because it depends on what stage, what level of understanding or knowledge the person has about the English language. Because
Mm-hmm.
once they come from beginner to intermediate, they
Mm-hmm.
also have this thing called as intermediate plateau, where they are stuck at intermediate level for a
Mm-hmm.
very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on a person's aim, what goal they have set for themselves, what fluency means to them. So what are the challenges they are facing, and
Mm-hmm.
also their level. And some people are really good, they're fast learners. So in that case, obviously they achieve their goal faster. For slow learners, it might take time. It also happens in school, right? Like if a child is really intelligent, he picks up things very well, and easily he will learn fast. But there are also slow learners. For them, it might take time. So it's very difficult for us to say. It is for the person to decide. And once they decide and keep a vision for themselves that at the end of 3 months, I am going to see myself like this. So I think that is better for them, rather than asking somebody else how long will it take, you evaluate and tell me. So no, it's not going to happen. They have to evaluate themselves. Maybe we will help them by giving them feedback, or this you need to work upon, so that you reach faster. So that thing we can do, but the ultimate hard work, the effort that has to be put, it should be done by the learner themselves.
That's true. That's true. I also feel the same, because today every learner, they have joined certain platforms, they have joined somewhere, maybe tutors, some are taking classes from you, some from me, some from others. But all of them, what I personally feel, they are time deprived. They are not able to afford time. In 10 minutes, if you are going to practice, may it be reading, may it be writing, may it be shadowing, anything, I think it's not enough, because for some it is third language. Yeah, most of us we take it as a
Right.
second language, isn't it? But for some, English is the third language. And then if 10 minutes we are going to give time, that is too less, isn't it?
Yes.
And then how much
Exactly.
they are consistent, how much they are curious more than everything to learn this language. It's not about, ma'am, grammar is required or not, ma'am, how to learn words. They want to grab everything at the same time. And when you have so many things on your plate, I think it becomes difficult to complete any chores with perfection, isn't it? If we do one by one, then we can do it with greater perfection, I feel so. So that is very important. And one great question, yesterday only my one of the learners, he asked me that, ma'am, is traveling going to help us to learn this language if we travel to different parts of the country? So I was also thinking that yes, traveling helped me a lot, because once I started visiting to my son's place, then it was mandatory for me to open my mouth in English, although I was in teaching field. So to certain extent, whatever language I had to use in the school, I was speaking. But it's not only that is the end of everything. Yeah, once we go and connect with the strangers, we go by flight, airport. So many things we need to discuss. So, what is your take on this topic? Does really traveling help the learners?
Traveling will help, yes, but it also depends on where they want to travel, whether they want to go abroad or if a North Indian one wants to come to South India. At that time, it might be beneficial. If a North Indian is traveling in North India, he will definitely manage with Hindi. So he has to put himself in a position where it's mandatory. You don't have an option. English is the only way of communicating. At that time, when he comes down south, so many people in south do not understand Hindi. So it will be in a position that they have to talk in English.
Mhm.
And if they're traveling by flight, obviously the check-in and everything happens in English. So even in that situation, it is mandatory for them. They have to talk in English. So that will definitely improve not only your English, but it also will improve your communication skills and confidence also. Once they see themselves talking to people confidently, that will boost their confidence further. And I think not everybody is so privileged that they can spend money on traveling just for learning English. There are
That's
better
true.
ways to do that.
When they are not able to even take paid sessions, then that is not. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, you mentioned very valid point that if North Indians they are going to visit, this is possible that from North India we can go to South India, and that gives a kind of natural motivation that you have to speak in English because they are not going to
Yeah.
understand your language. And if you have to ask something, you if you have to make the person understand anything, then the language would be English. And somehow you will try
English.
to start with broken English, maybe. And from there, you will understand that, yes, I can manage. Where people cannot understand English, there also I can manage. And from there, you can start your journey. And that is certainly going to help the learners, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
definitely. Yeah.
Shanta. Okay. Then please tell me, how was your new year? I want to know that also. How was it?
Yeah, my new year was just like some other day because on 31st, I have two kids who are young. So on 31st, we get a message that first is going to be a holiday. So, so holiday means to say extra work for us. So other than that, I wouldn't say I don't believe in celebrating one particular day as a new year. It's just a mark of, something new is going to happen. Like children have a mark of coming from fifth grade to sixth grade, so it just marks a time in your life. So that way it is 2025. That's all. But I don't believe in celebrating, honestly. It's just like any other day. You have to take one day at a time. So what changes you're going to make, or do not repeat the same mistakes. It need not be New Year for you to start something new. I
Hmm.
don't certainly believe
Right.
in New Year or celebrating New Year. It's as usual for me.
Right, right. But some people they say that New Year it means I'm going to take certain resolution, whether they are able to fulfill that or not throughout the year. Actually, every day we should take certain resolutions and we should try to keep it. Isn't it? Like every day we think that Even I was thinking that I will upload videos on daily basis. Not getting possible. It's fine. It's okay. Life is not the same all the time, isn't it? So yeah, we have to just, as you said, that we need to fix something for every day. It's not throughout the year. We cannot plan. Who are we to plan for 1 year? We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Yeah. So one day at a time, we
Exactly,
can manage
exactly.
very well. Yeah.
And when you get a small setback and you're not able to fulfill the resolution, then it will cut off from there. It's like, I'm not
Mm.
able to fulfill, so let's drop it. So that is, it's better not to keep a resolution for the entire year. Based on the circumstances, you can set resolutions. For example, if you're sick and you decide that from now on, I'm going to eat healthy and exercise or be healthy. So that is a start of a resolution for you. We don't know where up to when you're going to do it, but at least you have to make a start. So you don't have to wait for a new year or set a resolution for an entire year. That will be harsh on yourself as well. For as long as you can, and if it suits you, if it is something good like exercising or something, you have to push yourself to do it. So you don't have to wait for a new year to take a resolution.
That's true. Perfect. Perfect. Because many people believe in this, that this is today is New Year. I should set something for the upcoming year. But we should set something what is possible for us every day. Like every day in the morning, we think that today's target is something like that, as we had decided that today we are going to catch up at this time. So before that, we have to
Hmm.
accomplish certain things at home as related to classes and everything. And then we can gradually try to complete those work that is important, rather than fixing something for a year and not able to do it for even a week. Sometimes it happens, I fix it sometimes, and then somehow it happens that I'm not able to do that. Somehow it happens. Yeah. So it's good
Hmm.
that every day,
Exactly.
uh, thinking about our mental state, physical state, a family atmosphere, what is happening around you, and then we can fix certain things and we can go ahead with that. And as
Yeah.
you said that we should once we are sick, and then we are going to think for taking healthy meal. Today, if you talk about healthy meal, there is there are lot many confusions. Some would suggest you
Yeah.
that you should not eat rice. Some would suggest you should only eat chapati. You should eat one plate of fruits, one plate of salad, and then whatever place is left in your stomach, you should have little of rice. Maybe some would say that don't drink water before eating. Drink water after half an hour. Some would say that in between you can drink water. So I can say that there is a kind of, what to say, dichotomy in the society. Everybody is struggling to think that whether water should be taken before the meal, in between the meal, after the meal. Because my children always tell me, Mama, you always drink water in between your meal, you should not drink. I never think that I had
Hmm.
been doing for past 58, 59 years. Then what change is it going to bring in my lifestyle? Because I was drinking water. My parents, they were drinking water. My grandparents, they were drinking water while eating. So what a strange thing in this. But yeah, what I feel personally, that yes, if your body allows you to eat certain things, yeah, then we should eat. Otherwise, no. Like Bengalis, they eat rice a lot. But for sugar
Yes.
patients, doctors would say that don't eat rice. So it's a
Hmm.
great confusion actually, that what should we eat and what we should not eat. What do you like to eat?
Yeah. Because nowadays there are so many influencers and YouTube has become a platform, na? Half-baked information. Then there is scaremongering. So people say certain things that you totally get petrified because I have been, like, as a child, it is a tradition in South India, we have milk. Okay,
Hmm.
so I think
Yeah.
all the mothers they give milk to their children, but nowadays it is so much that milk is like poison for you. You should not be having milk at all. You should not have dairy at all. So I got so influenced once and I stopped having milk and dairy products and vitamin D and everything came low. I was very low on energy, but then I started again. It just maybe your body's, it gets adjusted to certain things that you have been doing since a lot of time. So suddenly, if you change it, it might not suit for your body. I don't know because there's so much confusion and I'm equally confused. But in South India, we eat a lot of rice as well in the afternoon, in the night. And if I'm just having roti, I have a lot of craving. I cannot
To
do
eat,
without rice.
to
I need
eat
at least a
rice
little bit of rice.
is
Yeah, I need at least a
important.
little bit of rice for
Same.
every meal. Okay, morning we have breakfast, but for lunch and dinner, I have to have rice. I cannot sleep in the night without that. So that is what my body is used to. And I'm not bulky or obese out of eating rice because
You are quite
ever since
slim,
childhood,
my dear. Yes.
I have been having rice. And what they say about diabetics also shouldn't have rice. I have my neighbors, they are from Andhra.
Mhm.
So the thing that people from Andhra eat is rice. A lot of them, they do not have roti chapati so often. So
Mhm.
afternoon, night, they eat rice, vegetable, or dal. So he is like 90 plus now, and he is diabetic for more than 30 years. So he's doing fine, totally fine. I don't know, eat what you like. So that's what I would like to say. What your body will tell you. Just listen to your body and don't listen to anyone else.
This is what I feel that today, if you watch on YouTube, I feel that every third person has become a expert, health expert, or you,
Yeah.
yeah, health guru, you can say, and they are suggesting
Hmm.
so many things. If you deeply go into it, then we get intimidated whether we can really do it. Like these days it has become a fashion to turn into a vegan. Yeah, don't eat any
Yeah.
animal product, don't wear even any animal product, no shoes, no jacket if it is of leather. So sometimes I feel that it is going to be very difficult, although I'm pure vegetarian. But yes, we consume animal product in form of milk, in form of paneer, curd, isn't it? So, exactly,
Yes.
I
Yes.
also feel the same that whatever our body accepts easily, we can digest it easily, that doesn't give us any side effect, it means we can consume that. Yeah, let doctors say
Exactly.
whatever. My husband is a doctor. In
Hmm.
spite of that, he also says the same, that like we have seen this, that our parents, our grandparents, they have been eating everything, whatever was served in the plate, they were happily eating it. So more important it what you are consuming, happily you should consume it without any negativity. If you are taking sugar and thinking today my sugar level will increase, then it might increase. So yeah, take something in a right proportion, that is important. Portion control is
Hmm.
important,
Oh,
not that which ingredient we are going to consume.
exactly. Now everyone is like carbs, protein, fiber. So they segregate your food like this. And I've seen so many videos of these kind that now I take my plate and then I'm searching like, okay, this is carbs. Now where's my protein? Then I stop thinking, eat your food. Why are you thinking about protein? There are so many people surviving only on rice. What about the poor people? They are like, fit and fine, stronger than us, doing like day jobs and doing cleaning jobs. They're fit, stronger than us. So why are you going like protein, fiber, and all this? Just enjoy your food.
Yes, everybody
Yeah.
is calorie conscious. Yeah. How much calorie I'm going to consume in my breakfast, in my lunch, and in my dinner. And then accordingly, how much we are going to burn the calorie. That is also important. Who
Yeah.
is going to calculate that? I do everything what is healthy, I feel, and rest is okay. I think now if till date I'm fine, I don't have BP, I don't have sugar, I don't have anything, it means it's perfectly all right. Why to think negatively that if I'm taking sugar and tea, it means I'm going to become sugar patient? No, without taking sugar also
No.
people are turning into sugar patients. Yeah. That is
Exactly. Yeah.
right, Shanta. Because some of my
Oh.
learners, they also tell me, ma'am, do you watch Shanta ma'am's video? I say that, see, sometimes when I get time, I certainly watch. But the problem is, I don't get time. Otherwise, I feel like connecting with her rather than watching her videos. So they like
Hmm.
you and your contents. So it's really very
Yeah.
inspirational and they are learning. That is very important that they are learning.
Yes, yes. And it is really rewarding rather than taking it as views or subscribers or taking YouTube as a business for yourself. Rather than that, yeah, it is nothing wrong doing that also. It's totally fine. But the other aspect is you get a lot of respect, especially in the niche that we are in, talking English, teaching, or not teaching exactly. I'm talking and people are learning. I like to put it that way. So it is rewarding. People say that, from a stage where you feel that, okay, I'm not doing anything, fit for nothing, to a stage where people are like, I want to become like you and you inspire me. So I get to hear this many times. Maybe weekly, at least 3, 4 times, I get to hear this that you are my inspiration and I want to become like you. So that means really a lot. So it is really rewarding also when people say that I connect with you. It's like a bonding and it feels that I know you. So what more can you ask for? It's really
Yes,
very
yes. And
rewarding.
never we started this journey thinking this that we are going to really receive this level of respect from learners or from our viewers even. Many they watch not because of learning, they watch because now they have a kind of connection with us. Yeah. And
Yes.
they just
Yeah.
watch because they want to see Shanta ma'am, they want to see Manju ma'am.
Mm.
So that is their no motivation. And every time they say that I keep waiting at 5 ma'am when you upload video. So that's a great thing for us. And especially for me, I feel like I'm retired now. So whatever I'm gaining now, that is more than I expected actually. And same you might be feeling because you left your career from IT sector, you joined here. Maybe you had some aspiration with this, but I too feel that you might have received more than what you expected while starting your channel.
Exactly. But honestly speaking, I never expected anything and I did not know the technicalities of YouTube. I only knew that in order to get monetized, you need this milestone. But other than that, I didn't know that you can go up to 50K, 1 lakh, how it works, the algorithm. I had no idea. I just kept talking and enjoying what I'm doing. That's all. I don't even look nowadays like on the amount of subscribers, but I do check in how many views I'm getting. That is for myself to know that people are liking my content or this is the kind of stuff that people need so that I can give more
Right.
of the similar kind of content. So that is what I check out for. But other than that, nothing matters.
Right. As you said, that monetization, this was totally a new word for me when I got an email on my YouTube ID that
Hmm.
you are eligible for monetization. Then I asked that what is monetization actually. Then I asked my son that what exactly it is. You won't believe that my friends they tell me that are you honestly telling this. I said yes, I was not knowing that what monetization term is. I knew that when they have crores of millions of subscribers then they earn something, but I never thought that after 1 or 2 thousand subscribers also people start earning. It was not at all there in my mind. Because of my age.
Hmm.
Okay. Yes. I was
Hmm.
never into these
Also,
things
yeah.
actually. But yes, it's a great reward, not in terms of earning money, in terms of connecting to different people, in terms of spreading something what we have. We don't have so much, but whatever I feel I have, if I can just boost the confidence of beginner also, that is also enough because that is the biggest hurdle for them to start their journey.
Hmm. Yeah, people have faced different hurdles in their lives, right? Just because we have learned English, maybe long ago, and now we are good enough in talking English, doesn't make us any superior to what hurdles they have faced. They have faced different kind of struggles. It was really challenging for them to even talk this much. So I learned from people who are like struggling and learning because for me, English learning was never a struggle. It came naturally, like my first language. So I don't even remember when people ask me, how did you become fluent? It happened to me. But when people are trying deliberately to learn English and taking all the pain of reading and doing things, so huge respect for all those kinds of people who are showing courage and learning. So
Right.
definitely, we also learn so much by connecting with different people.
Yeah, Hindi, as Hindi came naturally to us in the same way English came naturally to you. But those who are really struggling
Mm.
from first language, second language to third language, now they are trying to learn this language and they are finding it very difficult because usually they don't talk in their family. They don't have many people with whom they can connect, they can talk for hours and hours. They just get maybe on Skype or WhatsApp 10
Yes.
minutes, 15 minutes to converse with somebody. So that is the biggest difficulty for them. But still, they are trying hard. They are watching different videos and they are learning bit by bit, word by word, sentence by sentence. And then somewhere they are touching grammar topics and coming to certain level. So hats off to those learners actually. They are trying hard.
Mm.
And yes, if you have any questions, Shanta, I know that your time is valuable.
Yeah, everybody's time is valuable, nothing as such. But yeah, since you were the host, and I would like to be host again. So tomorrow again, maybe the same time we can connect and record a session for my channel as well. So if you're free,
Sure, sure,
and
sure.
then I will ask you questions.
Okay, okay. Certainly, 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 Shanta. It would be a great pleasure to connect again for your channel. Okay, and you took
And
out
also,
time.
it will be a treat for the guy who has been asking us to connect so that he will watch me on your channel and he'll watch you on my channel. So it will be a
Yeah,
double
he's
treat.
all the way from Pakistan. And he kept on suggesting me, ma'am,
Yeah.
why don't you connect with ma'am Shanta? I said, I have already connected. I will certainly connect with her, but she's not keeping well. Then again, he reminded me that now Shanta ma'am started uploading video. Why don't you connect to her? I said, certainly, we will connect.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
He's so sweet that he's watching our videos and he's loving us and he's trying to see us on every platform. He might have told somebody else also. So yeah, Yashir, thank you so much. Finally, we connected together and you can see me on Shanta ma'am's channel also with different topic. Okay. So bye Shanta. Thank you so much for taking out time today. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you too, ma'am. Thank you for having me. Good luck. Bye bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.